So in this video, we're going to demonstrate a check-in, which is an activity you can do at the onset of a co-founder conversation with the goal of expanding trust. And the purpose of the check-in is that it's a way, sort of a time box way, to do a specific practice at the beginning of your conversation to help set the right tone or to expand part of your interpersonal trust that is important for you and your co-founder, or just to transition into the call. So the check-in covering now in this video, I call the EQ check-in. And the prompt is, what feelings are present for you now, picking between anger, sadness, joy, fear, and creative energy. And just a few tips on the why and how to use this check-in. So the goal of this check-in is it's a way to clear any emotions that you might have coming into the conversation. It's a way to quickly hear how you and your co-founder are doing at an emotional level, which is helpful just to know that before having a sync or a hard conversation potentially. It's also a practice to build up emotional intelligence and emotional literacy so that you get better at understanding what emotions are present, naming those, and using them as a tool to help you manage yourself better. And just lastly, in terms of tips, so people often ask, can I say other emotions? I like those 5 of anger, sadness, joy, fear, and creative energy as sort of like a primary color set of 5 emotions that are often present. And if they're not, maybe it's a different volume of one of those emotions, but they're a good starting place. So I encourage to use that constraint just to make this a simpler check-in to continue to use with your co-founder. And lastly, it's a very powerful tool and check-in particular for people who are more pragmatic, less empathetic, to start to build that muscle of knowing your emotions and identifying them in yourself and your co-founder. So with all that in mind, we're now going to demo this. So I'm joined here by Susie Klein, and we're going to just model this check-in for everyone. Susie, what feelings are present for you now, picking between anger, sadness, joy, fear, and creative energy, and potentially bottom lining a quick why behind the emotions that are present for you?
Yeah. Right now, creative energy is present for me. I am going to be taking some time off from work before starting a new project. And it's kind of the perfect time to bring out the creative side and see what's there when I'm able to kind of turn off what I'm working on right now.
Perfect. So I'm hearing creative energy as you get ready for a transition period with some extra time off.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. What about you? What feelings are present for you right now?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Just checking in with myself for a moment. Some joy after a weekend that included outdoor adventure. Some creative energy. Looking forward to a week that has some new work projects kicking off, and maybe a small, tiny bit of fear just around. I have some perfectionism in me, so there's always a little bit of fear present when I think of what I have going on.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And I'm happy to hear about the joy and creative energy. And if there's anything that I can do to support you for things that may be causing some fear, I'm here for that.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Hearing it back is helpful, and I appreciate you offering support, which is such a nice thing to have come out of that quick check-in. Thanks. And so just to wrap up, it's what feelings are present for you now, picking between anger, sadness, joy, fear, and creative energy, bottom lining. So saying in a really succinct reflection why you think each of those emotions are there, listening empathically as each person shares, and using that as a way to clear and ground into a co-founder sync. So thank you, and excited to share more co-founder sync tips.